start with this. You felt a surge of intuition, a pull, a hurry, and you acted. Later, you wonder if it was wisdom or just a reaction. We're calling that costly mistake out straight today and giving you a tool to stop repeating it.
Exactly. Quick story. I once jumped on a perfect opportunity the same week I was exhausted and anxious. It looked like a win on paper, but I paid for it in momentum. So today, we give you a 3-criterion signal filter to separate real guidance from reactive noise, fast and practical.
Here's the promise. Run these checks and you won't be guessing. You'll have a repeatable method, physiological calm, cognitive clarity, catalytic alignment that tells you whether to act now, test small, or schedule it for later.
Why does this matter? Because momentum compounds. One reactive decision snowballs into friction, lost time, and eroded confidence. A repeatable filter beats guesswork. It's discipline, not drama.
Criterion 1. Physiological calm. Your body tells you more than your thoughts do. Notice breathing, heart rate, shoulders. Is there a steady breath or a shallow rush? Do you feel grounded or jittery?
Quick practice. Take 3 slow, even breaths right now. Eyes open, shoulders down. If your breath evens out and something in your chest softens, that leans toward an aligned signal. If the breath stays tight or you feel a surge, that's red flag reactivity.
My body is calm enough to act. If that feels true, fine. If it doesn't, pause. Note, calm doesn't mean numb or passive. It just means you're not hijacked by adrenaline.
Criterion 2. Cognitive clarity. This is a 2-question script you run mentally or speak. First, what is the simple, observable reason I want this right now? Second, is this driven by fact or by story? Give yourself 60 to 90 seconds for a quick journal line or voice memo. Name the story if you find one.
Example of the 2 questions in action. You're offered a freelance pitch that pays okay but asks for immediate yes. Ask the 2 questions. If your reason is, it'll make me visible, versus my rent's due and I need cash this week, you've surfaced the driving force. Both are legitimate, but the follow-up choice is different.
Criterion 3. Catalytic alignment. This is the outcome test. Does this impulse move a measurable metric? Money. How much in X days? Creativity. How many minutes produced? Relationships. How much clarity or boundary set? If you can't define a small, observable metric, treat it like a hypothesis, not a mandate.
Put those together in the 90-second signal filter. Step 1. Body. 3 breaths and name the calm check. Step 2. Mind. 2-question clarity script and a 1-sentence journal. Step 3. Outcome. Name a tiny metric you can test in 10 to 30 minutes. Total time, under 2 minutes.
Decision rules, what you actually do next. We've boiled this to 3 paths. Test small, schedule later, or decline. Test small means run a 10-30-minute probe that checks your metric. Schedule later means set a clear follow-up time. Decline means say no now and move on without shame.
Exact language you can use out loud. For test small, I'll try a quick 20-minute test and report back. For schedule, I want to think this through. Can we touch base on Thursday? To decline, I appreciate the offer, but I'm going to pass. Short, decisive, respectful.
Now, 3 quick examples. Example 1, a pitching opportunity. Run the filter. Breath calm? Yes. Clear reason? You want visibility, but also money. Metric? Draft a 15-minute outline or send a conceptual email as a test. If the outline lands, proceed. If not, refine.
Example 2. A spontaneous purchase. Breath check. Are you buying to feel better or because this item genuinely adds value? Clarity question surfaces the story. Metric? Set a 24-hour rule or a 30-minute price compare test. Those 2 actions cut impulsive buys fast.
Example 3. A boundary conversation. Breath check first. If your chest tightens, pause. Clarity. What's the non-negotiable you need? Metric. A 1-sentence boundary you deliver and note response. If the boundary lands, it's a productive step. If it doesn't, plan the follow-up.
The 3-day signal prove how to validate. Day 1. Run your 10 to 30-minute micro test and log the metric.
Day 2, repeat or refine the test. Day 3, look for directionality. Did the metric improve, stay flat, or get worse? 3 probes gives pattern, not a single window judgment.
We anticipated common failure modes. First, confusing calm with passivity. Mitigation, pair the calm check with the catalytic test, so calm leads to a small action, not inaction. Second, overtrusting one pass. Mitigation, require at least 3 probes before a final conclusion. Third, skipping logging. Mitigation, keep the log minimal. Date, action, metric, 1-sentence note. 5 minutes a day tops.
Okay, let's do a guided micro run together. If you're driving, wait until you can safely pause. Otherwise, sit up straight. Breathe in for 4 counts, out for 5. Repeat twice. Now say quietly, "My body is calm enough to act." Take a breath and answer the 2 questions. What's the simple reason? Fact or story? Finally, name a 15 or 20-minute metric you can test today.
If you followed, you now have either a tiny test, a scheduled follow-up, or a clear no. That's the whole point. Notice, test, and prove. Small, disciplined moves compound into clarity and momentum. Before we go, keep it simple. Try the 90-second filter the next time you feel a pull. Run a 3-day probe for anything bigger. Track the metric. Don't overdo it. This is about adding discipline, not friction.
And if you're willing, test the 3-day probe, then share one insight in our community. What changed or what the metric showed. Small public accountability accelerates learning. Now, go test it. Quiet the rush, name the reason, prove the outcome.